So this guy was ready to come off, like it didn't snap or anything, it was just like ready to be separated. As you can see in the video, like you did not hear any snapping at all. So this guy was then ready to be separating from his mother plant. I'm gonna put it right here. Gonna snap this guy. There you go. And another one. So I'm not going to reuse this soil, as this soil has been for this plant about 2 years now, and I haven't repotted this plant in about 2 years, so I'm going to dump this soil out and get some new soil for it. So right now I'm going to show you guys how I usually make my soil, because I have a lot of questions about that in the comment. Every time when I post or upload a video, everyone always asks like what is my soil mixtures, and I'm about to show you guys that right now. And also, if you guys wait until the end of the video, I will show you guys the brand of the soil that I use to make my mixture of soil. So what I have in here is topsoil. This is topsoil cow manure. And I'm gonna add perlite. I just eyeball everything until I see the consistency that what I like. Before I mix it up, I'm going to add a little bit of slow release fertilizer, because I'm out of tomato fertilizer. Tomato fertilizer is what I usually use to fertilize this guy, but since I'm out of tomato fertilizer, I'm just going to use osmosis to fertilize this guy slow release. Don't add too much because you don't want to burn them. Oh wow. So I'm gonna add another scoop of perlite, but this is what I usually go for. Yep, this is how I usually want the soil mixture to be. You see how it's not clumping back together? And now I'm gonna add more orchid bark to help with the drainage. And again, I just eyeball everything. I don't have a scale or anything like that to measure it out. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna repot the mama first. There's still a little bit of soil stuck under here. I'm just gonna scrape it off and dump it back in here. With my two hands, I'm gonna protect the bottom so that's where the soil doesn't fall out. I mean 2 fingers. Patting it down. See if what I like. Mix it up a bit more. I'm gonna place my plant in and then add the soil. And again, I am shirtless right now, so if you see my chest in video, don't mind me. Getting rid of all the air bubbles. And that's it. That's how I repot the mother plant. I don't want to add too much soil all the way to the top because then it can... I don't like the look of full soil. I like the look of half soil. And besides, this is Sansevieria Boncel. They don't require that much soil to thrive anyway. So a little bit of soil go along the way, and plus they're like a root bound. So this is the mother plant that I just finished repotting. Now I'm gonna repot this guy, and I'm not gonna remove this root. This is pretty healthy root, and it's not like imported or anything where I need to cut the root for new root to develop. So I'm gonna repot this guy right now. I'm not sure if I should put it in this tiny ass pot. I'm gonna scrape off some of this dirty ass soil. Perfectly. Actually, I'm gonna repot this little guy first. I don't want to break this. I don't want to break the root. This is good root. Roots. Okay. There you go. That was it, quick and simple for that guy. And the rest of the soil is gonna go in for this guy. So if you guys don't know the name for this Sansevieria, it is a Sansevieria Boncel, aka the starfish. Starfish is just an easier name for people that don't want to call it Bronco, just like the Sansevieria whalefin that people don't want to call it Maciana. This little guy's kind of look like a rhino. The horn of the rhino. Did I just say a Pokemon name? And it's about to have another leaf poking out right here. and this tiny little leaf have not grow. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. Usually I just place it in my room and forget about it and just water it once a week, and always water it right after you repot. And I'm about to show you guys the soil that I use. So I use perlite, orchid bark, and the soil that I use for them is topsoil, compost, cow manure. So yeah.